Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching this. Risco and Osaka coming at you with some more End of the Gungeon. It's been a long time. It's been so long since we've died many times in Enter the Gungeon. And, but we're back. We are back with End of the Gungeon. We're going to be doing some Paradox runs. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this will be the lucky run that unlocks the Gunslinger. We know what we have to do. We just don't seem to be very good at it. I'm going to jump right down. Hopefully folks will trickle in. I do know that Hive is going to be going to watch Midsummer tonight. Even though it's the end of summer, it's not midsummer. But apparently it's gotten down to Australia, and we wish him a wonderful time at it. I am hoping to see Midsummer someday. I am shooting bones. Why am I shooting bones? I mean, it seems to work fine, but I think this is the robots special. This is their unlockable second skin. I need to turn the volume down for myself just a wee bit. Whoever has joined us, welcome, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. I wonder if it might possibly be Sir Kronos. Because I know that Sir Kronos is itching to see me die and Enter the Gungeon. So that poodles can be shared by all. Well, the corpses of poodles, not actual poodles, no. Now, I don't know what we've actually got for a backup gun. Wait, we might not have a backup gun. I thought that with the Paradox... Hold on a second. Let's check the Ammonomicon. Let's see what we've got. Our passive is... okay. We got Robot's right hand. Good. We've got the Snowballer, I think. And we've got Scope. And Scope is not bad, because our aim is pretty terrible. Yep, Snowballer. Excellent. You went down on that guy? Yeah, you know, good job on the guys. Have a couple dates, it's kind of fun, and... Little Big Dez, hey, how's it going, yo? Are those angry books? I don't think we've run into angry books yet, but we probably will at some point. There are definitely angry books in the game. How are you doing, though? It's wonderful to have you in chat. It's been a while. I know you've been busy. We just killed an angry book. It was very angry. But not angry enough to save it from destruction. And I know that you mentioned... You mentioned on Twitter that you've been pretty busy recently, and I hope things have kind of evened out for you. That they're not quite as stressful as they have been. The car insurance thing seems nuts to me, but I haven't had a car in quite a long time, so I don't remember what I was paying for insurance at that time. Been doing lots of stuff with family. That is great to hear. I'm glad that you're getting time with all of the fams. I know it can be hard to set time aside for some folks, dependent on job and circumstances. Now, the robot's right hand is pretty cool, but without some way to put water on the floor, it's not quite so useful to us. All sorted with the car. That is great news. While I may not remember the experience of buying car insurance, I do remember quite well the experience of having a car that was non-functional. And that can be its own special kind of stress. Particularly when you actually do need to have the car being functional. We have no armor, but still, we don't want to take damage. And to be honest, although I'm afraid to say this because every time we say this, then we start doing really badly, but considering that it's been a couple of months since we've done Gungeon, I think, at least a month, and maybe more. See, took damage. I was gonna say something nice about myself, but But we do seem to be doing relatively well. Kind of shocking. We can't electrify their creep. That's a shame. I think that blob creep should be electrified, but that's just me. I want it easy. Because Gungeon is not an easy game for me. There's a boss, but I think that we want to do a wee bit more searching. Also, I wanted to say, before I forget, because I do forget things very quickly, thank you so much for telling me about Countess Roadkill's video. Like, I feel so bad that I missed the notification, or I don't know how, but it was such a considerate video, and it meant just a huge amount to me once I had finally seen it, that the idea that I'd let it sit for 2 months and maybe given her the impression that I had watched the video and hadn't cared about it, like, I felt really, really bad for that, so thank you so much. Kronos, welcome, as always. It is a pleasure to have you here, and I hope that life is treating you very well tonight. We're gonna blow up these chests. We're playing fast and loose tonight. I don't know if that's gonna give us any bonuses to our skill, but that's how we're gonna do it. The replacement car, I got 2 fines that I didn't register crossing a tunnel which has a toll. Oh god. I appealed the fines, got a letter today, looks like it's been reduced. That is great to know. You could, of course, be a scofflaw. You could ignore those fines, just stuff them in the dashboard and forget about them. Cross out your name first, though. They notified me way too late and gave rubbish advice. That is just wrong. Alright, let's break out our snowballer, and hopefully that will work out for us. Oh, you bugger! Stupid exploding barrels. That's okay. We didn't need the perfect here. We're gonna do fine without it. And by fine, I mean we're gonna do terrible? But maybe fine. I was doing so well, too. I was so proud. Come here. But also, I need you to maybe just... I will take a look at the chat in just a mo. I need to get Gatling Gull to not be shooting at me anymore. And the most efficient way of doing that is to fricassee them. I think that's the term we're going for, is fricassee. I really don't know what fricassee means, but it just sounds nice. I know it's a cooking term. Amazing dodging, by the way. Far too late to actually help, but still amazing dodging. I'm just Neo in the Matrix here. I totally forgot to prep a Gungeon run, so I'm gonna play by ear. Over 200 pounds, holy dogs. That's not right. That's not right at all. M1, ooh. And it combines with scope to give us a multi-tool. If the gull fight has barrels, I get rid of them ASAP. I think that's really good advice that I should have done, but I did not do that thing. I've had a rubbish month, but I'm getting back to normal now. I'm really glad to hear it, Des. I am super glad to hear it. My month has been... It's been a month. Actually, today I completed my first month on the job. And it's... Whoa! Hi! That was not what I wanted to happen at all. Not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, come on! Cheap. It's been a lot of adjustment on the job. Not all bad, but definitely my body getting used to the type of work that I'm doing. And the new time, money, sitch. Full cow. Wow, hey, how's it going, yo? Don't see you dropping in very often, so it's good to have you here. I forgot to grab the vending machine HP. I did do that. I did that thing. Or, I did not do that. Well, I did forget, but I did not grab the vending machine HP. And that was my bad. I hope that you're doing really well, Goku. That life is treating you hospitably. Kindly, at the very least. Oh wow, I'm loving this M1 here. Ooh, don't want to get cursed. That would be bad. As they say in the business. I don't know which business they say that in, but certainly some business considers being cursed bad. Maybe being a paladin? I imagine paladins probably wouldn't like curses very much. Might make their jobs harder. Oh, and I forgot to look up the name of the tool that I learned to use today, and that was dumb. Because I wanted to talk about that on chat. But some of the chaps at work were teaching me proper tool usage, and it was very kind of them. I'm gonna do the decoy here. And I think... Now how do I... It was R2, right? So we got a decoy. I'm gonna steal this jetpack. And now... But we lose the decoy, and we lose the ability to roll. So we'll want to be careful how we use this jetpack. But it could be good. I hope that was the right play. That's a boss. I don't care about the boss. Now the jetpack does mean that stupid rooms are easier now. Haha! You can't eat me because I'm on a jetpack. Your arguments are invalid. Now, how do we play this? Got a green chest, let's open that. And it is the Void Core Assault Rifle. That's, I mean, not really what I wanted, but okay, I guess. It's a thing that exists. It does mean that the next chest will be... Oh, we definitely want the jetpack here. Because I always step on these stupid spikes, and that would be bad for us. Now, we're not going to want the jetpack during the boss fight, so let's remember to take it off. That would be smart. Got the blank. I'd probably make Material Madness too. Hey, that's cool. I'm looking forward to it. You let me know when it's all wrapped up, yeah? Sunglasses, bright future. Huh? I mean, sunglasses are okay, I guess. If that's what you're into. They do give a slowdown with explosions? Oh crap. You almost just forgot, Risco, that you can't roll with a jetpack. Gonna need to be tricky here. And by tricky, I mean just remembering how things work. It's hard for me. Now, if we could get the flight helmet as well. Oh, this isn't exactly what we want? Hold on a second here. Aim true, thief. You call me a thief? You jerk. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm so dumb. I missed my shot. Oh, how do I miss my shot again? I am worthless. Your girl is worthless. Ah, I even had the jetpack. God, I feel so terrible. Rations. What rations? Fine, I'll eat your rations. I had the perfect way to cheat on that stupid room and I muffed it. I'm not wearing the jetpack anymore. God bless it. I didn't even want that room. I thought it was the I know, straight up poodles. 100% poodles. Okay, Beholder, take off the jetpack. We don't want that. Don't forget that you do have blanks. And blanks are good. And we can use the Beholder's missile shots against it, in a way, by forcing slowdowns when they explode. That was a waste of a blank, by the way. Now the M1 has got piercing shots? Is that right? Oh crap! Crap! Damn it! Wah wah! We were doing so well. Also, why did I not get a slowdown from the explosion there? And again? I feel cheated. I'm making things blow up. I should have full slowdowns from the explosions every single time. Alright, let's not throw this. We don't need any more poodles. Come on. You're almost dead. Ah! That sucks. Oh my god, we're doing Terra bad. We might even be doing Gaiga bad. Crumbs. M1 for the minion, Void Core for the boss. Yeah. I vote. Ah! 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 I'm crying. Tears. They're tears. That reminds me, I need to look something up. What is Bachi? I think that's what they called it. That's not what they called it. Okay, so I must have misheard. I wonder what tool they were teaching me to use today. I mean, I know they were teaching me to use the sledgehammer, but the sledgehammer was a little bit too heavy for me to get quite right. So they were teaching me to use something instead that was kind of like a pickaxe. And it was really cool and really easy to use. And I think I've got the motion down right. And I got to break concrete with it. And that was a lot of fun. Darth Jojo, oh my god. Wow, it is like straight up Hisashi pudding. All the old familiar faces are dropping in. How you doing, Darth? Hopefully life is treating you very, very well. Please stop. Thank you. Oh, that was perfect timing on the explosion. Alright, this is where we start playing really well. She says as she jumps into a pit. Okay, after jumping into the pit, that's where we start playing really well. Away for a bit, eating and drying my hair. We'll be here for the next couple hours, Des, so anytime that you want to drop back in, you're more than welcome. But by all means, eat. And also dry your hair. I have no hair to dry, so I think regardless of any changes in my life, I'm sticking with the very close buzz cut. I don't know if this is a buzz cut. It's just, I just buzz my hair. Crumbs! I shouldn't be thinking about hairstyles now. I should be thinking about how to kill these dudes. Alright, jetpack. Genius. Genius plays. It's going pretty well, to be honest. Enjoying the new job. They gave us wax wings when we already had the jetpack. That's very cute. Enjoying the new job. not enjoying the hours of the new job, or the really kind of crap pay, but I do love demolishing buildings. And life is pretty good, to be honest. All things considered. Life could certainly be worse. I did take the jetpack off, Kronos, I remembered. I mean, I might be foolish, but... well, I'm just straight up foolish, basically. Sometimes I'm also stupid, but... not stupid enough to leave the jetpack on. Okay, I saw the Displacer Beast's shadow, and that means it can be killed. Just like Jesse the Body Ventura said, if it has a shadow, we can kill it. I don't know. I mean, this run is not looking fantabulous. I think that would be a correct assessment of where we are. Wax Wings is an amazing get, but I think we squandered a lot of chances early on. Oh, can't be. Stop running away from me. You are such a jerk. Look, I'm going to sit over some lava here, and I'm just going to... actually, why waste my shots? I'll just use the Void Core. I did take off the jetpack. For once, I did the right thing. Where's my M1? M1A1, 1,000 miles an hour. Gorilla's on the bass drum. Hey, Pasa. Check it out, yo. I think those are the lyrics to M1A1. I'm not really sure. It is a great song. But there are some songs that, for whatever reason, I just can never remember the lyrics to. Oh, crumbs! Oh, that is unfair. That explosion should have just not hurt me, basically, is what I'm going for here. I don't think it's going to work out that way, but I still think it should have maybe just not hurt me. Uranium Amulet, Frost Amulet, Lodestone Amulet. I forget which one of those is good, but I'm sure Kronos will tell us. And while we are waiting for elucidation on that point, we're going to search a little bit more. Wow! Oh, listen. Skellingtons. I cannot abide your skelly nature. There's only one Skelly I want, and she, unfortunately, is going to have to wait until we clear out that hallway. And then the Skelly will be mine. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Also, that slowdown kind of didn't help. Ah, so. Ah, so. Hi. We can do this. This is, as they say in the French, douable. This is 100% douable. We should probably fill up the M1, because that's what we've been using. We just need to pick up a little bit of health, and then we'll be fine. Ooh, that was tricky. You think you're so gosh darn tricky, but you're not. You're just a chump. Is there something else? No? I am gonna buy the heavy bullets. You know what? I'm gonna buy a full heart. How about them apples? I'm not gonna buy the third-party controller, and I think that means we just go to the boss. I forgot all of them follow your heart. Well, my heart said heavy bullets, so... I am a fan of the Hevs. The Hevs. That's what we're calling them these days. That's what all the cool kids call them. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to ask Kronos. Now there is a minion out there, and I would like to take care of that minion. Post haste! Ha! Ha ha ha! Can't catch me on the gingerbread girl. I don't know if that works that way, but, you know, declaratory statements sometimes have the power of fact. Oh. You're getting rid of my walls, tank. I don't want you to get rid of my walls anymore. I need those walls. Good walls make good neighbors, or so they say. Hey, you gotta go. But also, you gotta go. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything about how we're doing on this fight because that's a sure way to screw it up. But I will let you draw your own conclusions. You can use any medium that you want. If colored pencils are your thing, then by all means, please colored pencils. If you would rather use some nice markers, then go with it that way. Yes, it's a pun. Yes, it's terrible. Thank you for the armor. Thank you for the ammo. Thank you for the master round. And thank you for the snake gun. Snakes on a gun. I'm no cool kid, but I've literally never heard that slang in my life. Nah, I just kind of made it up. It seemed appropriate. Gosh darn it. We got our halves. We got a snake gun. Which is not as good as the snake charmer, I think. Rattler is a good room clearer, you say? Well, I will definitely try that out. Is it belly dancer? Is it snake charmer? Don't shoot the coffins, Risco. That's dumb. Oh crap, it's these stupid crossbow dudes. I hate you, crossbow dudes. I do. I don't know why I have so much trouble against you, but I do. That's okay. Deep healing breath. Oh, it poisons. I forgot all about that. And a spider. Hey, spider. How's it going? How's it hanging? At least these spiders have 8 legs. Unlike the spiders in Isaac. You can't trust a spider. It's only got 4 legs on it. Alright. Where's our Squidulon? I know you're out there buffing the enemies. I can see the squids above their heads. Oh my gosh. He is a cursed Squidulon. That's no good. Come back here. And he's running away. Stop running away. Thank you. It's not asking that much. Asking so precious little. Ooh. That was a crappy ooh, and I deserve the pain that I got from that. Alright. Are we done with this room? Thank God. You should use your blanks before moving down. Right. Right, because we want to search for secret rooms. That is a thing. We need to remember that's totally a thing. Snake. Except you're not a snake, you're a spider. One of these things I like, and one of these things I distinctly don't like. I'll leave it up to you to decide which is which. Also, everything is cursed. Everything is jammed. Everything is not wonderful. I suppose we deserve it for stealing the jetpack and then sneering at the jetpack and throwing it away. I guess the run is going decent by my standards, which admittedly are very, very low. But it could be going a lot better, is what I'm thinking. Garth, have a wonderful night. Thank you for dropping in. We do appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Hopefully see you next time. The Jolter, eh? Jolter plus heavy bullets is the heavy jolt. We'll check this out, see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's not bad. It's got significant knockback. Decent ROF. These poor blobs, they're just looking at me like, we really want to kill you, but you're being a jerk. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of my thing. Blobs, I'm really sorry. I'm a very apologetic jerk, but still a jerk nonetheless. Now, we're not going to fight R&D. We are going to search for chests. Yes, I must. Dark energy permeates the shrine. Dark forces are arrayed against you. At least that's what they said in Brain Dead. Now, we could die here. There are a lot of bullets on the screen. And we know that I don't really deal with that very well. So I kind of need a couple of you things to just cease, basically. Also desist, but mostly the ceasing. Alright, so there's just this jammed jerkwad left. Are you not dead yet? Why are you not dead yet? Have I not killed you enough? Alright. Look, Mr. Skeleton, you are awesome, and I respect you, but at the same time, I kinda don't. So, maybe if you could just spark off? Yay! See, if you just ask politely, usually things work out for you. Oh, crumbs. Stop summoning, mummy. It's Mummy's Day. I think you should continue with the Rattler. That knockback looks like it's working against you. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Leave us do that. The poison really helps too. That was not slick. That was not slick at all. Man, I don't see why every room has to be basically the hush fight. I would appreciate it if it weren't. Oh, crumbs. Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs. Well, this is a pickle. We are in a pickle. Hopefully this will not result in poodles, but it almost did right there. That would be not good. Oh, Kronos, by the way, although probably this is obvious because I actually responded to you on LSRS, but I noticed the post you made about Risk of Rain 2 being on the US PSN, and we're gonna see what our monetary situation looks like next month, but if it seems possible, I will be all over that like a bucket of fish. I don't think that simile works, but still, I think the feeling is clear. We're gonna buy it, basically, is what we're saying. I might actually, I need to check, but I might have money in my PSN to actually get it. But I'm also kind of looking forward to River City Girls. So, oh, buggery. Because I know I don't have that much money in my PSN. I have some. Because we had leftovers when we bought Spider-Man. But I don't think I've got enough money to buy 2 games, indie or not. Or I guess semi-indie, in the case of Risk Rain 2. The developer is certainly not an indie developer. Or, well, the publisher's not an indie publisher. The developer's an indie developer, I think. I'm not 100% on the rules there. Jolter might be a good bossing gun, okay. I can sell the jetpack, yes, that is true. I'm off now, long car journey across London. Des, have a wonderful time. I hope that life continues to be on the up and up for you. I have no keys. I have no keys. That makes me very sad. Well, hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed as far as completion. I don't know. The game's been a bit stingy with resources is all. Although I've been playing crap, and they'd give us a key, so there's that. Thank you! Alright, this is not a mimic. It is Sproon, the Way of Guns. Okay. I forget what this does, but I don't think it saves our bacon right off the bat. We may need a bit more in the bacon saving department. But we'll see how it works. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, you're a summoner. You're a mommy's mummy. Where was our shop then? It's all the way down here. Yay! Try quickly putting on your jetpack and removing it. That's not the button I needed. What was that gonna accomplish, Kronos? I mean, I did. It kind of gave me a boost of speed, but I think that's just the jetpack's boost of speed. Not the shop. Please. Please, I need to buy some hearts. Okie dokie. Well, I hope that our helping you test got you the results that you needed. I don't know if that's how science works, but, you know. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, you're still a jackass. I hate to buy hearts, but we totes need to buy hearts. And I might just buy a key, because why not? I don't know. I don't know how this is all going to work out. We're going to give the Jolter a shot. Sproon typically activates on item use. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I guess... Well, we just fucked that up is what I guess, but... There are certainly worse bosses we could fight, but I'm also playing this one kind of bad. There we go. Ja. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna jump back into the action. Definitely a poodle. And gonna have a really quick break, but we'll be back in a mo. Also, somebody gave a thumbs down to the video. That's terrible. I mean, I deserved it, but still, that's, you know, it would have been nice if they told me why. Arg. 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 Yosh. Okie dokie. We are back. Our warm-up run is out of the way. We're trudging on. No, we're not trudging on. We're lightly dancing on tiptoes of tulips with the paradox. This one's going to be a winner. We got the blaspheme. We've got T-shirt cannon. T-shirt cannon is amazing. And by amazing, I mean it's something that exists. And we've got ammo synthesizer, which is not going to be really great with a blasphemer, but there are worse things that we could have picked up for our start. The item, I think the item is, it's one of the synthesizers. I'm pretty sure it's the ammo synthesizer, because it looks a little bit like an ammo drop. I know the heart synthesizer looks like a heart. And I don't remember if there's a key synthesizer or not. Although that might just be a move. That is not in any way a funny joke. And I'm okay with that. Not every joke needs to be funny. I mean, technically, yes, by definition, but still. Many is the joke that dies withering on the vine. Pick too soon or too late to be of any use to anyone. Alright, we need to sit with better posture, by the way. Because I don't want to do anything that possibly screws up my shoulder again. I could do without chronic pain in my arm. You are Granados. And not the cool kind of Granados. The other kind of Granados. That are not cool. Where does this run go? I mean, it is a pretty solid start. I gotta give it that. Don't know if it ends up having a pretty solid end, but almost took damage right there, which would have been dumb. Ooh, free chest. It has poison vial. I mean, it's free. I can't argue with free. I mean, I totally could, but I'm not gonna. Because it would be churlish. And we are not churls. One of these days I'm gonna have to look up what churl actually means. I know what churlish means, but I'm not sure about the noun form. Alright, let's do this. Let's not take any stupid damage. I think that is a possibility, although perhaps not a likelihood. We have nothing for sale in the shop. That's uncommon. I hope we didn't end up with some weird you have no more items in the shop anymore type of thing going on. Whoa, 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 buddy, buddy, buddy. You're a book. Books aren't intended to harm people. Unless you wing them at someone really hard. And even then, it's gotta be a pretty big book. Like, if you were gonna throw a book of Sylvia Plath's poetry at people, it's probably not gonna hurt very much. They're very small. Let's open it. Alright. We've got a disarming personality. It's not bad. I know. An impolite and mean-spirited person. Perfectly fitting with churlish. Excellent. We should be using Poison Vial, by the way. So let's do that. But we do not want to be churls. That's, I mean, that's a defo. We're not down with churlhood. And who would be, really? when you come down to brass tacks, Trollhood sounds pretty awful. At the very least, we got the luckiest room for Gatling Gull. So let's not do anything stupid to screw it up. Oh, we got Poison Vial back. Then let's definitely use it. Continue to walk in that poison. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Means Gatling Gull is trying to help. Oh, you jackass. That sucks. We fudged up. We fudged up. We fudged up bad. It should never have happened. Excuse me. Oh, Gull o' mine. Gulliver's Travels, as it were. No, that doesn't work either. Gotta workshop that. I just. Alright, let's play for realsies here. Get our poison out and just run? It was quite the fudge. It was a terrible fudge. It should never have happened. We got the Polaris. At least we got the Polaris early. And we should check for secret rooms. Can't be there. Could be here. Nope. Could be here. Nope. Okay. I used the blanks. I did. I checked. Didn't show up, but at least we tried. Alright. Polaris is gonna rock it for us. Tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday at the Nassau Coliseum. It's a cavalcade of monsters with your favorites, Bigfoot and Gravedigger. Gravedigger was always way cooler than Bigfoot. I mean, that's just a plain deep fact. Bigfoot thought it was so cool, but it wasn't. I mean, it was just a pickup with big wheels. Gravedigger was some weird-ass hybrid buggy thing. I don't want to take any damage and lose my bonus that I don't have yet on the Polaris. Come here. Come. Oh, no, I don't want to miss. Now, if I have the Polaris equipped and I kill something with the poison, do I still get the XP for Polaris? I don't know. I kind of hope so. But why are you not dead? No, really, you need to be not alive anymore. Reload, but also reload. I need the crisis core. That one's always fun. Crisis core and cigarettes would be nice. Why am I not leveling up my Polaris? I'm killing all the things. Oh, there we go. We are now level 2, which makes this amazing. Oh, watch out. I should remember that we don't have scope anymore, which might explain why we're not hitting anything. And I also shouldn't just be throwing my ammo away. 20 kills to level 2, 11 kills to level 2, 20 to level 3. Got it. Roll bombs, they never work for me. Why would I buy a cursed blank? Lady, what's your gig? What is your gig? I'm not sure she even knows. I would like my gun to maybe, possibly... Oh, shit! Damn it! Hi. Okay. 20 kills. Well, 31 kills? That really makes me salty. I am covered in salt. We need to be better about this. We need to be better about everything, basically. So, that's going to be a starting point. Be better. Are you alive? Alright, that's 1 kill. 2, 3, 4 kills. That's 5. I mean, we could get there. I'd like to search around a little bit more. Has to be a player skill. Gotcha. And I am filled with sadness. 6, 7... 8? Give me some ammo. I've been playing relatively well. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Please, with the ammo, I'm begging you. Oh, maybe is it armor synthesizer? Because we do seem to be picking up a fair amount of armor that I did not even notice at all. Huh. And I've completely lost count of how many things that we killed. Well done, Risco. Level 3 will shred the boss for sure. So let's put our heart and souls into getting that. Because I would like to shred the boss. There's our level 3. Which, oh, we got a free chest. We got the Derringer, which kind of sucks. Let's go fight the boss right away while we still have level 3. And then we'll go back and search for the other chest. Oh, you jerk. I didn't want to fight you. You're the last thing I wanted to fight. At least I don't have the lying sunglasses anymore. I am going to go nuts with the blanks, and that was amazing. Go Polaris. Holy dogs. We got a bomb. I don't want the bomb. This over the Anaconda. I would definitely take Anaconda over Jerkface Beholder any day of the week. And, right, we did want to search for the other chest. I apparently have decided that I don't care. Which I realize is kind of dumb, but... Now, I do kind of want to save the Polaris ammo, but I don't know if I have a better room clearer. We're going to go with Blasphemer for a little bit, but that might change. If I feel like I'm likely to start taking damage. And green chest. And it's a can of ammo. Well, I mean... yeah. I guess we're using the Polaris then. I just use Polaris till it runs dry. That's fair enough. The bomb is still there. I kind of like the poison though, so we're going to go with the poison. You're likely going to downgrade if you keep it away for too long. That's a good point. Arm, please, please, please do not start hurting on me. Also, the dislike went away. So maybe I just read the numbers wrong. Now, it would be a good idea if I actually hit things with Polaris. That would be smart. So we're going to work on that. That's going to be our goal. And hoping that we get more ammo drops just to keep this in the game. Because it is really doing a good job. I can't deny the fact that the Polaris is fabulous. Alright. I feel like at least we're doing better than we did in the last run. So I don't really have too much to complain about. I mean, we're taking out a lot of crap in just one hit. And that's a sign. Hopefully a sign of good things to come. But it does require that we play a little bit savvy. And we know that that's a little bit of a problem. Risco is not a particularly savvy player. Oh, you can't teleport away and disappear like that? What the? Oh my god, it's a wall master. Oh, you bastard! You absolute dog. How dare you downgrade my Polaris, you jerk? At least it's only to level 2 and not all the way to level 1. Which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. Well, I mean, it fooled me. Lodestone Amulet. Blank knockback up. Is that good? Don't know. Polaris level 3 is basically Hyper Light Blaster with ammo. My arm was kind of sore when I was drawing earlier today. Hopefully it doesn't stay. Yeah, we had, I had a bit of an issue. An old pain came back kind of out of nowhere. And it was really bad. And it made sleeping almost impossible. I'd lost a lot of my grip strength, which is a big problem at work. And I'd lost a lot of range of movement, which is also a big problem at work. Thankfully, it seems to have cleared up. And we've got our toes crossed that it just decides to stay cleared up. But I've had this before, which is why I say it was an old pain that returned. But the last time that I had it, it went on for like a couple of weeks. And basically, by the time that I went to the clinic, by the time I felt like it wasn't clearing up on its own, I couldn't hold a pencil anymore. Which, since I had to write a lot for that job, teaching does require a lot of writing, it was a really big problem. I had actually been trying to practice drawing. I've been trying to practice writing with my left hand. It had gotten so bad. Thankfully this time it didn't progress that far. Because I'd be basically screwed. Come here. Where's my level up, yo? I need... Oh, we are level 3. Yes! Yes! I'm gonna miss this dude. Oh, I just got it in, and it just gave us crap. That's, I mean, went through all the trouble, and that's what we get. Fine, I'll take your hearts. Is your, this is gonna be like kind of a weird question, but it's something that I wonder about myself sometimes. Oh god, I don't even want to risk it. I don't care if there's a treasure chest over on the other side. How is your posture? Because my posture is pretty... Oh, you fucking asshole. My posture is pretty bad. And I tend to, like, draw my shoulders in a lot. And I do wonder a little bit if that adds extra strain. But... I can't believe we lost Polaris on something so effing stupid. Damn it. Well, I mean, Polaris level 2 is not bad. Just not great. Fuck. And Cannon Balrog, because, of course, Cannon Balrog. I will check the chat in just a mo. Cannon Balrog usually has a lot for me to keep track of. Even though it's not the worst boss that we could be fighting. Which I think would probably be Mind Flayer. Wow, that was a stupidly good dodge. And also Cannon Balrog doesn't take poison damage. It's a good thing to remember. It is taking damage, though, so I gotta give it that. Let's just, let's keep chilly. Ah, you fudge! I did not see the bounce coming, in which case, like, maybe we try something different? Oh, there's our... Great. I don't think Derringer's it, though. Although maybe Blasphemy's not a bad idea. Yes, it is. Okay, T-shirt cannon it is then. Man, that's not cool at all. Losing the 3rd level Polaris, that really hurt. Darn it. Not really sure. I don't think much on my posture. I usually don't myself, like, but, like, I know that I tend to hunch a lot, and I know that's really not good. I'm gonna grab that ammo. That was a terrible fight. Oh, you're still alive. How cute. No. I mean, the only thing to do is build up Polaris again. Honestly, my ranking of the floor 3 bosses is Cannon Balrog, Mind Flayer, and Dreadnought. Don't forget to grab the HP. I think I did. Yeah, I think we're good on HP. That was a disappointment. I tend to have an awful lot of trouble with Mind Flayer, but I know that there are some room layouts that make them much easier to deal with. Alright, we're gonna work up. We're gonna work up our Polaris again, and it will be amazing. And wonderful. That's all there is to it. There's no other choice. Could you please die now? Reload. 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 I need you to just not anymore. I wonder if you can farm the Shellingtons to get your Polaris up. That's one. That's two. God, it does such little damage. That's 3. That's 4. 5. Maybe 5. 6. I don't know if that dude that melted counts. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, we should have the level up, and we did not, so I think the dude who fell in the pit doesn't count. Okay, thank you. Well, now that should have been 11. So, maybe I just don't know how to count. That's possible. Polaris isn't worth the hustle once you get to the forge. Well, we're gonna try it here. You know, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Damn it! Right, so that leveled down our Polaris. Fudge. Alright, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God bless it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope those little undead things count. If they don't, that would suck. But I guess we'll find out. That should be 7. We got a lot of keys, so let's use them. Shade's revolver is fine. It's not great. Oh, I leveled up that room? Gotcha. Must have missed it. So we should be at 7. And I would rather use the blank than lose the Polaris. It's 8, 9. Now, I'm gonna guess that the Displacer Beast Shadow is the only thing that counts. So we're still at 9. Come here. Come here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. That should be... Oh! Okay, so that was apparently 11. So, again, Risco cannot count. Why can't Tori read? Why can't Risco count? I would like you to die now. Alright, so that's 1 that brings us up to 1. 2. We're gonna need some ammo. That's 3. Please give me some effing ammo. Like, really though? Because otherwise we're not going to be able to work on Polaris. Bubble Blaster is wonderful, but I don't need it. Potion of Lead Skin is better than what we were working before, since we never used Poison Vial. That's 4, I think? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12? Alright, so we're out on Polaris, unfortunately. Give me some ammo, I beg of thee. Because I really don't want to lose my Polaris charge. Or my chance to make it better. Are we all done here? Still no ammo. Again, as much as I hate these blanks here... Oh, you... Alright, that's it. That's Polaris is done. God bless it. That really makes me quite miffed. This is me being miffed. I am miffed. Gosh, I just... Should have used Potion of Lead Skin. Right, whatever. Sure, get back here. Lost my best gun. Don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm done with Karen. Who's this Karen person? I ain't never met her. Also, shot bow sucks. Have we mentioned yet that shot bow sucks? Because it totes does. Nah. Oh no. I am so sad for the loss of Polaris. If they had only given us more ammo. I don't know if I would rather have the ammo synthesizer or the armor synthesizer. Because the armor synthesizer has kept us alive. There is no doubt about that. But, it's just not... Oh, that's great. That's well done, Rista. They're using your own shots against you. That's what they do. Don't get close. Polaris was murdered in front of my eyes. I think this stream is going to need an age restriction. I know. Like, I'm going to lose all the ad revenue that I wasn't going to get anyways. Alright, heavy bullets do more damage up close. I always forget that. Okay, you, my friend, you get to live, because obviously I can't time my shots and my reloads. Because... No, come back here. Thank you. I need you all to not be alive anymore. Maybe we'll get something amazing from a chest. It's Ice Cube. I mean, I would prefer iced tea, but I mean, I guess I would accept Ice Cube. Ice Cube is not really a substitute, but an alternative to iced tea. Although I don't believe that Ice Cube's acting career has really gone very far. I mean, Ice-T was rocking it on Law and Order. Just saying. Silencer? I don't... Not really. Not really, though. Where's the other chest? Did we already pick up the other chest? I guess we did. It's weird. I don't remember picking up the other chest. Frost Giant. Maybe. Ice Cube should help with, Potion of Lead Skin. Oh crap, right. Random shots! Fudge you. Okay, potion of lead skin. Rocking it everlong like Foo Fighters song. That's okay, I'll take your damage. I'll take your damage and you'll like it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Crumbs. I think this run is starting to eat it. And that's a problem. Although the close-up Frost Giant does wonders. Yeah, the close-up Frost Giant is doing nutso. Or was it Hervey? Yeah, I think it's heavy bullets, not fat bullets. I like double vision, but not really enough to rock it. I think I'm just gonna go. I know you're right, I could sell the corpse to the little creeper, but JoJo has a character named Foo Fighters. That's enough JoJo for one stream. You can always rock out on the JoJo. I realize without Patrick here, it's probably a little less easy to rock out on the JoJo action. I should talk about floaty fluid. That would surely bring Patrick to the room. I hope he's doing well. He seemed to really like the video that we made about Causal Path 2. Which works because I really like the level Causal Path 2, so... Oh god. Almost took stupid damage there. Also, this sucks. No! Damn it. No! Oh god, I hate these stupid gimmick rooms. I hate them. Fuck. Just kill me, okay? I just want to die now. Fucking gimmick rooms, though. Really, though. Damn it! Fuck! Oh, that was terrible. It's the gimmick room. It's a stupid gimmick room. Gonna have a quick pause. Gonna have a quick cigarette. I may eat some nuts. And then we will be back. And hopefully our... Yeah, I know. But I don't think there was. Ah, that sucked. But we'll be right back. Give me a mo. Gimmick rooms. Bloody gimmick rooms. I swear. Making my life all hard and shit. Forge always starts with at least 3, if I am not mistaken. We will keep that in mind. Hopefully, we'll get to the Forge to implement that advice. I do loathe the gimmick rooms, though. Like, I mean, they're not... I think they're good rooms if you're... Wait, we got the Blasphemer again? The Blasphemer and the Predator. Okay. And the Ruby Bracelet. Ruby Bracelet lets us throw traps, I think. I didn't... Well, I mean... I guess out of the starting weapons, the Blasphemer is probably the best one. Unlimited ammo so we don't have to reload. We can chunk bullets. Yeah, okay. Ruby Bracelet does kind of suck though. Now let's just try not to screw this one up. If we die, we die, but I don't want to screw up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, that's the way it's gonna be. Come here. Give me a heart, you jerks. Give me half a heart, you jerks. I will cut your books. I will cut them 2 times. Excuse me? Alright, we had a hidden Blobulon. Are you a mimic? You have to tell me if you're a mimic. No, guess not. Those are the rules. That's the law. It's still pretty bad though. Blacksmith will permanently upgrade Ruby Bracelet if you give it to her. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind the unlock. It does require us actually getting to the Forge, which is not a foregone conclusion. Maybe Predator will help out with that, but it's hard to say. Crap. Come on, let's go. We're getting a touch frustrated, and we're taking too many risks for the loadout that we have. Okay, probably gotta get the Predator out. That worked. Seemed like it did a lot of damage, but it was a Granado, and Granados aren't exactly robust. So it's hard to tell if that was really useful to us or not. Lovely. Shotgun full of hate. Haha. I like that. I like that a lot. I think we found... Is this gonna be our room clear? I think it might be. Tax punch. Poison damage. I mean, it seems pretty nice. It's got little skull bullets, and I'm a fan of the little skull bullets. I certainly have no complaints about little skull bullets. Molotov launcher sucks. So I guess we're just gonna head to the boss. Predator is pretty decent for room clearing. Huh. I will give it a shot. I guess kind of literally because it's a gun, but you know. Well, at least it's not Gatling Gun. Don't be throwing your flaming meniscus on me. I'll have no meniscus from you. I don't know why I assume that's called a meniscus, because it's definitely not, but... Alright, Bullet King is at least going down. Sayonara, Bullet King. You jerk. Oh... You got the plunger. Wow. That's something I was really looking forward to. I can't tell you how much I really wanted the plunger. And I guess I mean, it's area effect poison. It's okay. It's not particularly great. But, it's a thing. It might help. Surely it can't hurt. I realize, of course, that's not true. It can absolutely hurt. No keys. No keys. Wah wah. Predator does seem to be doing a pretty good job, though. One-shot kills so far on everything. I am definitely okay with that. Oh my god, did we just get something weird on us? Did we get something weird on us? Okay, I mean, that's descriptive. I think we got a level of curse. We have a level of something? What the hell is going on over our head? Oh, we're invisible because we're the predator. Of course. Oh, that's genius. Okay. I hadn't realized that was a thing, but I'm more than okay with that. Okay. So we're straight up ninja. As long as we're not shooting. I think we could still move, right? No, you fool! You should have taken that for shotgun full of hay. Gosh darn it. Well, my bad. Hopefully we'll get another... Oh, that was not well done. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. This is an unfair combination. Hopefully we'll get another ammo drop. Although it's a bit of a big ask. You did get a key. And there is a green chest. That would be worth our time to check out. And I totally should have checked out the shop. Now, what exactly is the trigger for the Predator's invisibility? That's what I would like to know. Yo, Nestor! How's it going, yeah? It is a pleasure to see you as always. And I hope that you are doing very well. You know, I'm gonna buy a key too. I know it's probably dumb, but I like keys. Not Milton Keys. I've never been there. I've heard it's a terrible place, but... Okay, so it's not staying still. Maybe it's just not shooting. But we can never not be shooting. I mean, like, that's the name of the game. So that's going to be a little bit tough for us to work. I don't want to waste my bullets on these bullets, is the thing. I think it's reloading an empty clip. Oh. Invisibility on a reload. That's less useful than I thought it was. But still not useless. And that's the important thing, really. We want utility. Let's check. So we're empty clip. And yeah. We are invisible when we reload off an empty clip until we shoot. That is pretty cool, actually. Damn, and it is just tearing up enemies. That's Fabu. Not Nabu. That's completely different. That's a biscuit company. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. You could steal with it at least. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I hadn't considered that, but you're absolutely right. We could steal when we are invisible. I don't think there was anything that we wanted that we hadn't bought, though. I guess the armor? But we really want to trade, like, curse for armor. And I don't think that's the case. Everything is frozen because they don't know where we are. That's awesome. Wow, I am... Predator is, pretty amazing. I have to give all props and due respect. They're both blue. It's... junk? Oh! That's not just junk, that's Sir Junkulon. Ho 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 ho. In which case, let's feed our junk master. That's not feeding my junk master, you asshole. I am disappointed. My poor boy. My poor boy needs to eat. Yes. Yes. He's a knight in shining armor. Folks, I don't want to say that I have to win. But, I mean, we got some pretty good chances here. We need to get our Junkster a sword. Without a sword, our Junkster is a little bit sad. But he's gonna try. He's gonna try his best. Just, like, right now he's kind of biting their knees. He's very confused. Like, I want to help. I want to help so bad. What do I do? So don't worry, mate. We're gonna hook you up. We're gonna straight up hook you up. Just give us a mo. I hate this pattern, so we're just gonna play it. Now, I should have a care that I am keeping some ammo for the Predator, and I probably should have been using combat shotgun. I mean, shotgun full of hate. Now, we also have shotgun full of love. And it's love-hate. That is awesome. Okay, we're gonna see. We're dual-wielding shotguns. This is amazing. This is wonderful. And I think they gave us back ammo? I don't know. Like, we're not full up on ammo. Did it split the ammo between both of them? That would make sense in order to keep it, like, even. Give me chests. What hit me? Oh my god! Fire. Hi. Wow, it's been a while since we made that mistake. Also, what's, oh, it's you. You're a jerk. Please die. Thank you. Wait, this dude has no hat. Sir Junkulon stole this dude's hat. That's amazing. Sir Junkulon, you're amazing. Alright, I got to get you a sword. I got to get you a sword. I want to level you up into being an angel. I don't remember how to do that, but we're gonna try. Shotgun's working really well for clearing rooms, which means maybe we could save Predator for the boss, because that was actually pretty rocking. I can't believe Gungeon stole that dude's hat. That is so amazing. In the face. I shot you in the face. I would like you to please die. What would be really nice if we got some random chest drops, so that I could more capably feed my child. Our child is so hungry. Can you truly look at the beauty and wonder in this child's eyes and not want to feed them? What kind of monster are you? Game. 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 Work with us here. Also, let's not die stupidly. We got some goodness going on. Don't want to waste it. I don't want to miss a thing. But I would like to know where the other enemy is. Oh, I guess he's dead. That's lovely. Ow. Well, I mean, like, I don't know that third run is going to be the charm, but, I mean, it seems to be going pretty well. Not through any skill of our own. I don't want to give the impression that somehow I am talking about my high points, but, because that would surely invite doom. Doom! I leave you to your moosey fate. Moosey fate! Moosey fate! Please, I don't want to waste ammo. Thank you. Thank you, my junkie friend. You sweet, sweet beast. Are you gonna die now? I mean, you're totally poisoned. Poison. Perfect, actually. That's good. This is heresy. You're more powerful than our junk master. I know, and it needs to change. It needs to stop. Hey, girl. I am feeling it. Bloom us some love. Heart synthesizer. Okay. We've got an orbital shield. That seems pretty nifty. Nothing that I want. Sniper rifle is pretty cool, but probably not what we're going for. Was there ammo for sale? No. No, of course, could not possibly be ammo for sale. Just give me my chests. Let me feed my child. Look at this wee baron. He's so hungry. His heart cries out in the dark for sustenance. 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 Come back. No. I don't know why we just shot. That was dumb. Oh, why are you cursed? Is there an emperor? There is an emperor. I Good thing that we noticed that. That could have been very bad for us. Okay. Hold on a sec. I will check out what you got. Ooh, no. You are for my boy. I don't want it to blow up in my face. I guess... Junkulon, you now have a shield. Grants familiar that orbits the player and blocks shots. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was going to be doing. It seemed in that vein. Now you have a sword! Junk Master! Sick man, sick man, sick man. Alright. Junk Master is moving in the direction of godhood. Now, if we could just get... Excuse me? What shot me? Oh, was it you? If we could just get golden junk, texture like sun, lays me down, in my mind she runs. Throughout the night, no need to fight, never a frown, with golden junk. Alright. Oh, Junkulon's getting the stabbing going on. Stabbity, as it were. Watch out! He's got a knife. Oh wait, I don't need to engage with this room really, I just need to roll. Roll with it, baby. Hang loose and just roll with it, baby. Alright, so now we've got a leveled up Junkulon in shining armor. And he is beautiful. I did give up a synergy chest for that. That may or may not have been a good thing. Junkulon, my boy. Get in there. Get in there and do it. Oh, nice. Damn it. No, we are not going down like this. Not with the Junk Master. Come on. You can do this. I should be breaking out the Predator. Why am I not breaking out the Predator? Because I'm dumb. Alright. Definitely the shotguns, because those are our room clearers. Thank you for the hearts. And knife shield is... whatevs, I guess? Did you just doubt the Junk Master's quest to power? I would never doubt our lovely Junk Boy's quest for power. Our Junk Boy is in it to win it. My only doubt is if I, myself, have the strength and fortitude to bring Junk Master to true completion. Slightly more serious question, Kronos. Well, I mean, a question that's not a joke about the Junk Master, but a serious question about the Junk Master. Like, how much farther can Junk Master level up on simple junk? Like, provided that we don't get golden junk? Is the Junk Master max right now? That's not right, right? It's still farther to go. Okay. Alright, that was scary. Junk Master just shivved that dude right in the back. Oh my god. You are a beast. Junk Master is beast. Oh. Let's not do that room right yet. It's not the worst version of the gimmick room, but it still kind of sucks. Take him out, Junkmaster. Lord Junkulon, not just Sir Junkulon. If it hasn't ascended into Angel, it's not Max. Okay. Do you know how much junk in his trunk that he needs to ascend to Angelhood? He's got a skirt now. Oh my god. Sir Junkulon, are you a lady, Junkulon? I mean, it's not indicative. Chaps can wear skirts as well, but if you're like Brienne of Tarth, I would feel like actually really quite shitty. I mean, quite shitty that I called you my chap. Do it! He is slicing the hell out of things. Damn, Junkulon. A spinning attack? What is this madness? I am never gonna fire a shot again. I'm just gonna let our Junk Lord or Junk Lady take care of everything, basically. Go to it. Junk Lord, Junk Lord, Junk Lord. How fabulous. How utterly wonderful. Stab it again. Also, no summoning? Summoning is not allowed? We've got a faux boss fight, and it's the worst faux boss fight, and I think that Junk Lord cannot help us. Mostly because the boss is off the screen. He's not off the charts, but he's definitely off the screen. Please, just die immediately. I hate you. Thank you. Looks like you need 7. Well, I mean, we're kind of getting there. More junk. Alright, alright. We are in full paladin armor now. And the Junk Lord is just junking it up. Holy crap. What is even happening? This is beautiful and or amazing. Unfortunately, the Junk Lord's one weakness is pits. So that's a problem. Because those do occur in the game. When Junk Lord becomes Angel, I assume that flight is involved. White Guanstone. Oh, Gun Knight armor. Oh, we don't have money. Fudge. That sucks. We'll have money someday. Not today. Alright, you take the summoner. I'll take the jerk. Go get him, Junk Lord. No, 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 no. No, you're not sneaking up on me. That is not allowed. Oh, I'm liking this. I don't know if I'm liking our chances because it's still me playing, but at the same time, like, this is pretty faboo. I'm glad we had at least one run that got weird in a good way. Are we out of ammo for the shotgun full of hate so that we don't actually get our synergy anymore? Because that would suck. Do we have to fill up both separately? Because that would also suck. Okay, this room is terrible and I hate it. Shit! Shit! Run! Let our junk lord take care of everything. No, don't do that. That would be, I mean, that would be completely rude. We have to prove to the junk lord that we are good shepherds and that we deserve the junk lord's help. Challenge mode? I mean, we'll try. I accept a challenge. I will make a show of it. Unfriendly fire, zone control. I can't shoot? Why can I not shoot? I mean, I guess I'll just leave. Oh, like I gotta be in here. Oh, I gotta do these things. This sucks. I think. Like, is that good? Did we do a good thing? I have no idea, but we took way too much damage. Just do your thing, Junk Lord. Junk Lord. Oh, but Junk Lord is so slow. My poor junky child. Well, we completed the challenge. So that's good. Yes, yes, something for you. Yes, and your money. Coin crown, play well, get money. Well, that's not gonna happen. Also, it's a little bit late, is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna need a lot of money from now on. Junk Lord, Junk Lord, Junk Lord. I don't want to use my shotgun against these things. So the blasphemy seems to make short work of them. Good job. Predator. See, the only worry that I have is that we don't have many guns. No junk? Oh my god. I am shocked. How could they fool us like that? What did we do to them? Shop, do you have ammo? No, but you've got a Guan stone. You've got the armor. Junk Lord, mother. D, how is it going, yo? It is wonderful to see you. And I'm sorry that I make everybody worry about my not having a tetanus shot. But we will at some point have a tetanus shot in our lives. Just, you know, eventually. Now, what was the... How do I drop guns? Is it down? Yes, okay. Pick you up. Press down. Give us our cash, because I really want more armor? I think that's where we're going with this. But I do hope that that life is treating you uncommonly well. Things are going well enough. It's a 3-day weekend. You had mentioned that you had some time off and that you were doing a con. Was it the Necronomicon? Because it was like Providence, right? And there were cultists. And you got killed. But not in real life. I could be misremembering. Thumbs up on basic medical precautions. Oh, that was last week. This is a 3-day weekend because Labor Day. Oh. Fancy Labor Day. Crap. Okay, this is not going to be good, but that's okay, because we do have Junklord Mother Mother, and apparently Junklord Mother Mother does blanks, so I should probably remember that. That's pretty awesome. We're certainly doing better on Wallmonger than we did the last time. Shit. But we don't really have any ammo for anything or any extra guns. So, as they say, that's kind of a problem. I think we're gonna get it killed. We should probably hang out with Junklord, because Junklord does the blanking. As opposed to me, who just kind of blanks out on memory. Wallmonger, thank you. Now, what do we do if we don't get any more ammo ever? Oh, it's the freaking radical gun. Totally rad! What did you do with your wonderful Labor Day weekend? Were there barbecues involved? I heard that it's legally mandated that you have barbecues on a Labor Day weekend, but we went the wrong way. Because we're fools. Is there something I missed in this room? No? Okay. Let's go, and let's make the Angel of Junk. Our Angel of Junk needs 7 junk in their trunk. Although I can't count, we've proven that this stream. Clearly I can't count to 20, but hold on here. So we got the first junk is Junkulon, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more junk. Well, it's only Saturday morning, so I haven't done much yet. My brother will probably wind up grilling, though. Well, is he grilling, like, cultists? Or terrorists? I mean, who's in the chair, is what we're asking. Ah, jeez. Just, please, just go away. Whack. Whack. I hate the radical gun. I never get the stupid reloads on time. And it's weak. Whack. Whack. Junkmaster, please work with me here. I know you're trying, but I need you to try harder. Whack. I need you to be the angel of destruction that we all know that you can be. Please, but also... Oh god, there's mallets. Whack. Screw off with your wackiness. Nobody likes that word. Whack. Whack. At least the hammer's not tracking us, because then I think we'd be in a lot of trouble. Whack. Whatever. Please. I just want 1 more piece of junk so I can see final form. That's all I'm asking. It's so precious little. You've already given us 6 junk. Whack. Yes, it's whack, I know. Whack. Whack. God, I hate this mechanic. I hate it so much. It almost makes me wish I had a car so I could leave a bad review on Yelp. I don't even know if Yelp is a thing anymore. Oh, this and Cogs of War, I swear. Or Cog of Battle, not Cog of War. Jeez. Yosh. What's in the next room? It's a mirror. Radgun life hack. Charge it with reloads. If you put it away before emptying the clip, you can essentially keep it powered forever. Oh. Okay. We do have Curse. We do have Curse. Yes, okay. Full Metal Jacket, Copper Amulet, those suck. The Elder Blank is pretty spiffy. Shellington Key is too little too late. Chest Vampirism. Hold on a second, I gotta check something out here. You can use Predator to steal from everyone here. Ooh, that's a fancy. But that'll load us up with Curse, right? We don't want to load up with Curse. Wiki, also not in Japanese. Wiki, Chest Vampirism. Ring of Chest Vampirism. Heals upon breaking a chest open. Then we definitely want that. Well, we'll try Predator. We do need to use ammo for Predator, and that's not good. Oh my god, Gundromeda Strain is so amazing. Hold on a second here. First off, shoot. Vampirism. And Elder Blank. Our Curse is gonna be Fabu, and by Fabu, I mean it's gonna be terrible. This is such a mistake. This is such a mistake. That's okay. Go to it, my junkie friend. Whack. Thank you, junkie. Oh, you know, we might be able to actually get the ruby bracelet sorted. That would be kind of cool. This is another one of those games where I need to read 4 wiki pages to even follow. At least this time, though, I'm kind of in the same boat, dog. Because, yeah, I'm really bad at Gungeon. Like, fabulously bad at Gungeon. So, Chronos here is basically our wiki. Cronus has always got the Gungeon works going on. Ooh, danger. Let's not take stupid damage. But, is it dead? Did you kill it? Thank you so much. Junklord is such a sweetie. Wow. Otherwise, aside from the lack of tetanus shot, but being upcoming, life is going fairly well over here. We finished our first month on the job, and job qua job, I am really enjoying it. There are absolutely aspects of the job that I am not a big fan of. That was terrible. But, oh Jesus, please. Please, 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 please. I will not die here. I mean, I will die someplace, but not here. I may die here. Crap. No. Sir Junculin, save me. Please. We have no ammo for anything. Oh, Christ! Ah. Oh, shit! What? Why are we still alive? What the hell? Where's my junk lord? Ah! Oh, this is not fair. Did my junk lord die to save me? I'm gonna be pissed. Because we cannot survive without junk lord. Ah. Ah. Isaac, I've been watching long enough, I only have to look stuff up occasionally, but yeah. No! We never got to see the angel form. And we are fucked. Hey, I see you got the ruby bracelet. Mind if I have it? Yeah, sure. It's worthless anyways. This thing I made when I was first starting out, I hate it. It reminds me of failure. I'm gonna fix it. Make it better. Oh. Okay. It is better. Different at least. Here you go. I never want to see it again. It's still the ruby bracelet. We are extremely not VR. What? I don't even know how we clear the next room. Oh, my Junkulon. My poor, poor Junkulon. Keep moving without dodge rolling or being hit to generate kinetic aura, which can be unleashed by dodge rolling into enemies. Huh. Okay. Sure. I guess. We get kinetic energy. Yeah, I mean... But really, do you think that Sir Junkulon was a hero here? Or were they just trying to curse us? Don't take advantage of the ruby bracelet, it'll actually get you killed. Well, I mean, let's face it, we're gonna die anyways. Excuse me? I thought we had like some kind of kinetic charge thing going on. Did the game lie to us? Maybe? Huh. Maybe they'll give us the Yari launcher in a chest. We could win with that. Well, we could clear bosses with that. I don't think we could win. We don't have enough, we're not packing enough punch. So, what? I don't even know what the hell the ruby bracelet's supposed to be doing for us. Except lying. You only get kinetic charge if you're constantly running, but all it does is make your dodge roll stronger. Okay, so we don't want that. I dig it. No hammers. Killed my Junkulon. Even if technically I killed my Junkulon. It's a crutch. It's a crutch! We don't need a crutch. We need a gun. Also, that sucked. And it was not on purpose. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee willikers. We gave up so many resources to feed our junkie child. And in the end, before we could bring them to adulthood, they died. The shame. I'm a failure as a parent. Clearly. I have failed. Sis Mater is going to be so disappointed. We only have our starting gun, which I think may not be able to actually hit the dragon. So this will be funny. And by funny, I mean terrible. But by terrible, I also mean funny, so that works. Alright, we're just gonna go full berserker here. Because my love for you is like a truck, berserker. Would you like to making fuck? Berserker? Did he just say making fuck? Yeah, his English... I can't even remember how they screwed up the English in that. Oh, you bastard. Why... What have we done? What exactly did... It's because we betrayed the Junk Master. Stay away from me. God, you bastard. I hate you. We can't kill this thing. That must have been why it was on my mind, D, because I saw that recently. My love for you is like a truck is a simile. My love for you is ticking clock is a metaphor. I almost wish I were still a teacher so I could teach my students that. Oh, God. That was a good run for me. That was a good run, even if it ended terribly. I think going buck wild in the shop, with the curse shop, probably didn't help. That was probably a big mistake. We never used Elder Blank because I'm dumb. Gundromada's Strain was the only thing in there that really helped out. And we could have bought that. Well, I mean, no, I think we had to steal it. But, yeah. Oh, that was a shame. That was legit one of the most tragic ends. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty tragic. Building the Junk Lord up to level 6. And we wouldn't have been able, I think, to actually get level 7. Because the last chest was a Mimic. And Mimics don't drop junk. Which, if you ask me, is a little bit unfair. But, we did get the Ruby Bracelet, which, granted, sucks. But, you know, it's an unlock that we didn't have before. We did get to see level 6 Sir Junklord, which I think is the first time that I've done that. So that was cool. But that brings us to the scheduling part of our streams, as always, as we wrap things up. Tomorrow night will be Dreams. Tomorrow night is Sunday, right? Yes, tomorrow night will be Dreams. Next Thursday, in a neat little bit of synchronicity, or just good fortune, next Thursday is episode 200 of our thrice weekly streams, and it will also be the start of our next long form game, which is Iconoclasts. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna check the US PSN account and see if I have enough money for Risk of Rain 2. If I do, Risk of Rain 2 might be rotating into the Sunday episodes, along with Little Big Planet 3 and Dreams. which might not be a bad thing, to give dreams a little bit of time to kind of cultivate more levels, because it still seems like there's not a lot out there. But that's not a promise, because I don't know if we can actually afford Risk of Rain 2. As far as Horizon type of stuff, I've got my eye on Control, but I don't expect to get that anytime soon. But it's something that we might be playing in the future. And I definitely have a big fat eye on River City Girls. And that one's probably going to be more manageable to pick up as far as price. For regular episodes, I don't have any plans to change the update schedule as of yet. There is no backlog, so that will be Sunday all day, as I try to sort out what the hell I'm doing with my life. So there's that. Lots of ums. Like chaw? Right. This was a really great stream for me. I had a lot of fun. That last run was pretty tragic. The first run was pretty garbage. The second run was... it was okay until things started to fall apart. So that seems about right for us. We got to have a few folks drop in that we don't often see, even if they were relatively quiet. And D, it was wonderful having you drop in. I know that it doesn't always work with your schedule, and probably rarely works with your schedule, but you're always welcome in my living room. And I mean here, the metaphorical living room that's represented by the stream, but also the actual physical living room if you ever get yourself out to Japan, which I realize is a big ask, but I think we go back long enough that the door is always open to you. And Kronos, of course, keeping me company for the entire stream as always, dropping the fat Gungeon knowledge right on our heads, even if we do not always make perfect utility of that knowledge. But I do absolutely appreciate you showing up stream in and stream out. It's wild to me, and it's something that I haven't been able to do for streamers that I like to follow. So it makes me doubly appreciative that you do that for me. But I do think that pretty much wraps it for us tonight. So. From me, Risco, here in Osaka, all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigasamurota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.